Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I've just finished my face shave. It was probably the quickest face shave I've had in a long time, and I think that's a lot down to the razor that I used, as well as the soap as well. It was really slick and I've ended up with a beautiful shave. I've just put some Thayer's unscented on there just now. I'm going to finish off with Forbes lime today because I'm doing a head shave and I'm going to be using Forbes lime essential oil, which I used yesterday. Didn't get the best lather from it, but it still worked very well. So I'm just going to see if I can get a bit better lather today using a lot more cream. There's loads in there. It's probably 3 almond size amounts. I've also got a little bit at the top of the brush, so I'm just going to dip the brush, drop the water in with the soap, the cream, and then start whipping it up. And hopefully I can get a better, sort of thicker lather. I did struggle yesterday. And straight away, just for you guys, I'm using the synthetic. I'm using the TF Custom Ice Fusion synthetic. I'm not sure who makes the knots for Tony over east. This one's got a little bit of scritch to it, but it's nice, and it works even better on my head because I don't feel it at all on my head. But they are lovely brushes, lovely knots. But I can notice straight away the scent. The scent is a lot stronger. That I'm not using the badger brush. And I don't know if that's because my badger brush sort of fine hair. Jesus, I'm struggling today. Natural hair will absorb moisture, so therefore if you use a soap, which is obviously going to have water in it or moisture content, it will absorb some of the characteristics of the soap into the bristle. So your brushes, over time, if you use the same soap every single day, that brush would over time just smell like that soap. I find very quickly, even after only 1 or 2 uses with some soaps, that it can make a difference straight away to the scent of the brush itself. With synthetics, however, you don't have that problem because it does not absorb scent, doesn't absorb moisture, it repels it. Right, I'm just going to see how we go with this time. Nice, thick, glossy lather. We'll just see how we go. Now I'm going to do this head shave slightly differently. Just before I do the soap, the cream itself comes in a tub like that. I've just squished all that down in the middle just to scoop it out easier. It's lovely and soft. And it really smells like real limes. If this is the first time you're watching me using this, if you go back to my last video, which was yesterday, you'll see how much I love this scent, especially in the aftershave balm. So there's the peaks on the lather itself. I've got what day is it? Tuesday. I might have 3 days growth, I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to lather my whole head today, and I'm going to do something, well, I think I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to try and go against the grain here straight away. This is long. I'm just going to try it, and then I'm going to continue when I go across to go all the way right down back with the grain on the back to assist when I'm going against the grain on the back. You know what I mean when I'm doing it. Yeah, I can definitely smell it now. It smells lovely now. Really limey. Just add a touch of water. Right, beautiful lather this time, much nicer lather. Just need to use a little bit more cream when you're going to make these lathers with some of these creams. And Mueller R41, surprise surprise. Brand new feather blade. It's the twist version 2-piece. You twist the bottom, the top comes off, put the blade in. So it's brand new feather in here. I'm going to go against the grain straight away and just see how it goes. It might be too uncomfortable, I might have to go with the grain, but we'll just see. So it's not going to be super smooth on the back, but it will assist me when I'm coming against the grain, because I do struggle a little bit because the back of my head isn't quite as tight as the top. I'm obviously getting wrinkly on the back as well. And the R41, just so you guys know, that there is BBS straight away. There's nothing there. It's super smooth. And in my opinion, there's very few razors you can do that with. So this seems to be working very, very well, which is good. Well, the slickness, protection, it's really, really good. I can't shoot it down at all. It feels as good as any other soap I've used on my head. I can smell the lime now. So on the sides of my head, for those of you that don't watch me or haven't watched me before, my hair grows down, so it's actually going across the grain at this part. And this part of my head is so sensitive to the blades. And I think it's partly because I've sliced my head 2 or 3 times here. But that's got to be one of the better ideas I've had for a head shave. Just going to empty this water out. Slickness wise, it's alright, it's just not, I don't know if it's this cream after the first pass. The second and third pass, the residual slickness was pretty good. After the first pass, it's not great, I've got to say. Yeah, it doesn't, I couldn't reshave that without any more cream on there. When the cream's on, it's absolutely works really, really well. But when it's not on, the residual slickness isn't great. I probably couldn't shave without the cream on my head now, without running the risk of really cutting myself or giving myself some sort of razor bump or irritation of some sort. Yeah, this lather, the lather's gorgeous. See the sheen on there. Dip the tips again, because it does seem to just need a little bit of water just to help it go, and then it just explodes, as you can see. Just that tiny little bit of dab of water. Oh, the lime scent is absolutely beautiful now. It's starting to really fill up the bathroom. Yeah, still not a strong scent, but because lime, the citrus of it, how it works, it's quite an easy scent to identify and distinguish. Right, lather again, it's beautiful. At the end of the day, it's not going to be the same sort of lather you'll get, in my opinion, from an artisan. I'm not sure if this is an artisan shaving cream. I don't think it is, but it's still beautiful stuff. Scent wise, there's not a better lime scent out there, and that's my opinion. But I've got 5 lime soaps now, and that's by far the best lime scent. Right, start on the back this time. don't know if I've got any nicks or cuts there, but that went pretty smooth. Well, pretty much the few little bits I can feel there. Let's just see what the residual slickness is like now. Yeah, much better. It just seems to be that first pass. Now I could shave my head without any cream on there and not have to, I wouldn't be worrying about getting covered in cuts and nicks. So I'm just going to lather everything up again. A little dip of water. I'm going to give it another dip, just see what happens if I give it another dip. Going to grab the rest of the lather out the brush, add that onto my head, and then this is just basically going to be pickups. Been really untalkative at the moment. Sorry guys, I'm totally in the zone, thinking about work and stuff. Well, that's easily one of the best head shaves I've had. And is that, I don't know if it's down to the cream. And I know it's one of the best I've had because of the time as well. I don't know whether I'm getting faster, I don't know. So all I'm doing now, is I've got all that sort of thick pasty lather on my head now. I'm just going to run the blade along to remove the lather. Look how slick that is. And then I can feel if there's any. That's smooth, that's really smooth. Once again guys, another tremendous shave. And I think I've got to give some sort of credit to the soap, to the cream. It's worked really well. I'm not sure, obviously I can't really tell. I never can tell if I've got any nicks or cuts or anything sort of floating about. But what I do is I normally just let my head sit there for a minute and then I just grab the back of my head like this, take my hand off. So I've got something near the top here. Yeah, so I've got just some, I think I've got a little spot I've had there for ages and I think that's all I keep nicking. I don't really feel it, that's the problem. Right, there's unscented again. Just want to double up on my face. Oh, that's smooth. Yeah, that's one of the closest I've had. And I know I get BBS, which sounds daft. If you BBS, you can't get much smoother. But you guys out there that get BBS, you'll know you have a day where you get one that's really good, and that's really good. There's nothing there at all. Lovely. No irritation, no nicks, no cuts, no bumps. I've got the little thing just in the top here. And I think that's still going. It's over to the left here somewhere. Yeah, it's right about here, but I'm not too worried about that for what it is. Right, Castle Forbes Lime Essential Oil Aftershave Balm. This stuff is phenomenal. If you've smelled the soap and you've never smelled this before, take the soap strength and scent and times it sort of 2 or 3 times, maybe more. This is just gorgeous. It's almost like squirting limes in your hand. So I've got that much there. Good, it's a good dollop. I don't want to waste this stuff. All over. Oh, I can't help it, guys. Have a sniff of that. That's the Paul H effect. When he smells something, you just got to try it. You want to share it. I wish I could share this scent with everyone. Oh. I've just missed a little bit. I always find a bit. Well, you don't get, in my opinion, a better shave than that, head and face. So that was Castle Forbes Lime Essential Oil Shaving Cream, and it is beautiful stuff, guys. It really is. It's not got the best residual slickness after that first pass, but after that you've got the residual slickness, but the actual slickness, cushioning, protection all at the same time when you're using the cream on your head, your lather, is really, really good. We used the Sapona Feature Maraschino bowl, which I rubbed all the stuff in to begin with. I whipped it up with my custom TF Ice Fusion shaving brush with a synthetic knot. Beautiful brush, well made, Australian made. The razor, I run out of superlatives for this razor every now and then because it is really that good for me. The Mueller R41 twist. This one outperforms the Mueller R41 3-piece that I had before that I sent on to Nick Barriga, which is now making its way around Australia in a sort of shaving specialty box where they're just, it's like a pay it forward box and everyone just has it for a couple of weeks and you forward it on at the next bloke. So it's going to be in there, so I'll get my own razor sent back to me. I might even use it just for old time's sake. And we finished off with Thea's Unscented, which is with aloe vera, and then the creme de la creme of moisturising creams, Castle Forbes Lime Essential Oil, and this stuff. It is phenomenal. I mean, that is very expensive. I think it's about $60 US for that bottle. I think maybe more, slightly less, but it's not much less if it is less. There's a lot in there. You don't need a lot. It'll last you ages. It really will, and the scent is really worth getting it. Even if you don't have Castle Forbes, or you don't like Castle Forbes shaving soap, shaving cream, and you like lime scented soaps or citrus soaps, you have to have this in your den. It's that good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.